Hello. Apologies for my lateness. Had a couple of tech issues. You know, I struggle with the technology element of this job. How is everyone? Hi, Rafi. Welcome. I've got some absolutely amazing new pieces in today. And if I've got any of our trend-focused lovelies, then do stay tuned. It's gonna be good. It is gonna be good. I'm just getting everyone on Insta, but Rafi will go through all the details and I'm gonna go live and tell everyone to come have a little shop. And I'm very excited. We've got some new pieces in London, really exciting to show you. Also, just really great to be able to show you what you can come and view if you want to come in for an appointment. I've got some Rouge H pieces. I've got a Bordeaux, which, as you guys know, the trend is still very much this year. It is all about the Rouge H. I have already got people wanting them, and you know when the messages start trickling in, that it is going to go very popular. So I have got some very, very exciting things. I've got some pieces that we don't normally get pre-loved. So I'm very excited. Woo! A little bit out of breath with the excitement, if I'm honest. Can barely breathe. Yeah, we ship worldwide. Just to let you guys know that I do know some of these pieces are sort of higher in price point. They are considered, but we can do bank transfers. We sometimes split payments. You might send part payment, bank transfer, the rest on card. We can pretty much do anything. So don't worry if some of these pieces may seem a little bit on the more expensive side. So tell me, what has everyone been buying? Tell me. Are you on gems? Are you on bags? Let me know. I'm just letting everyone on Instagram know we're going live. And then I will get going on some very exciting pieces we have here. Okay. I'm going to go for my first one, which is very exciting. This is a piece that I get asked for to try and source pre-loved because brand new. The pricing is absolutely way more extortionate. So here we go. What am I going to pick up? Okay, so the SKU on this is ALTC 0135, Rafi. ALTC 0135. And here I have a pre-loved Piketton 18 gold hardware in excellent condition. Again, I need to start doing some breathing exercises. Maybe I need to start going to, I don't know, a Lamaze class, even though I'm not pregnant, to try and breathe through the great pieces that we have here. So as you know, the Piketton 18 in black, once people buy them, I really don't think they sell them, so there's not many available. Pikettons in gold and in black in 18s are still super expensive. I did check that there's other colours, they're around 4,800, 5,000. A gold Piketton 18 is about 5.5 new, whereas this is 4,000. Yes, Shooty, I do. It's just so exciting to be able to showcase pieces that we don't normally get that are pre-loved. So I do get extra excited about it. It is Z stamp, which is 2022. And it is in absolutely excellent condition. It does come with its dust bag. It comes with box. And let me just go over the condition, because I am very excited to show you. Maybe things like, I really hate to sort of go on about this and hate saying about Christmas time, gross. But pieces like these are harder to find, especially this pre-loved. And also, this, I remember this time last year, not this time last year, about December, around December, beginning of December, I had people looking for pieces like this and they just weren't available, or I couldn't get them before Christmas. So, excellent condition, customs and duties covered. This, look, even the seals are on the bottom. It's barely been used. And have a look. I did look myself, but maybe if you see other pricings, this is a really great piece for something that is pre-loved, but excellent condition, brand new. These are crazy, crazy. And inside, we've actually got a really nice insert. Have a little look. So I think this insert's actually really nice because it's kept the shape, but it hasn't sort of indented the leather, which we have seen in some bags, that the indents of the leather, sort of, you can really see it, but this is actually kept so well. So that is a very exciting piece to show. Again, excellent condition. Comes with full set dust bag, box. And this one, it does, to me, honestly and genuinely, it looks like new to me. It has its padlock as well. And I think because it's Clemence, I think with the Picotins, it's harder to tell when they've been used, but even the seals are on. It is a good piece. Okay, let's see if I can try and breathe a little bit more. So, let's show you my most favourite piece, which I have two really exciting pieces because they are great Mez pieces, but not just that, they're quite trend focused, which, you know, I know a lot of you really like to be sort of really, this is why we love the community, because a lot of you just love to be on the definitely on the money. I mean, they're a lot of money, but they're on the money, if you know what I mean. So I have had people asking for more pieces in Bordeaux, but honestly, the Rouge H's and the Bordeaux's, they are few and far between, but I do have this excellent. Also, another thing I've been asking for a lot more is her bags. They're having a little bit of a moment again. When I first joined in 2023, they were huge, and then it kind of waned off. But recently, I think because it's sort of the bigger bags are coming back in, and the her bags are sort of at a really great price point compared to sort of a Birkin 40 or 35. And look at this combination, guys. It is Bordeaux, and then you've got beige. So we know at the moment the burgundy combination, burgundy grey, burgundy beige together is huge. This is, again, in absolutely excellent condition. There really is no call outs on this one. Oh, let me get it doesn't come with box, but it does have its key cachette, and it's got its dust bag. This is ALTC 0136, ALTC 0136. So this would be a fab option for someone who is trend focused, who maybe wants to wear sort of the colour of the season, but wants sort of a bit more, shall we say, wallet friendly, card friendly, bank manager friendly. This would be it. Again, bags when they're pre-loved, we do see a lot of sort of markings on the actual leather, but there's not a huge amount on this one. There is just a couple of bits, and a mark at the top. Again, it is a great combo, really nice and light, easy to use, and what a combination. So we've got Bordeaux, beige, and this is $3,995 or 5,374. Similar price point to sort of a vintage Chanel, but you're getting a really nice colour. Didn't double check the markings there. Let me just double check on this bad boy. Okay, so there is just here, usually with all the hair bags that are pre-loved, there is some markings on the underneath here, but this one, there is obviously, you know, it's part and parcel of the product when you're sort of flipping it open. So there is some marks here underneath. But other than that, Bordeaux is such a beautiful colour, look at it. And in palladium hardware. So gals and boys, what a great combo. Super cool, easy to wear, lovely and light, and just a really special combo for this season. Okay. What else? I'm gonna show, I'm showing everything that's in London at today, but I'm also just showing bear with me. Hold on. I'm just at least network is poor. Have I got you? At least I actually don't know what the colour is inside. If I'm being completely honest with you, I would need to double check. I did just check that it is on the interior, but I'm not sure on the inside. It's harder to tell with the canvas, so I don't want to give the wrong information. But I'll find out and message you. So again, I'm just really showcasing what we've got in London, what are some great pieces to be purchasing now prior to sort of the really busy period. And here is a really fab one. I have anyone who wants to come in for an appointment. Yeah, I'm thinking, Lisa, is navy, but it actually looks a bit lighter than navy. So it's a different kind of blue. And then, so guys, I have every colour Mini Kelly. Excited. In London today. I have black with gold hardware. I've got a taupe gold with gold hardware. Would anyone like to choose the colour, or do you want me to get down and dirty and choose it myself? Because you know I would. I'd do it for you guys. I'd do it for you. This is a great price point, and it is a slightly older SKU. It's ALC 2398. ALC 2398. And this is a really fantastic piece that we have here. It is the Ever because this is an older stamp, but it has never been used. So the customer bought it and then just kept it. Some people I do find sort of do buy Mini Kellys because they absolutely love the look of them. But then they're just, I think some people at heart are just bigger bag people. So yeah, the reason she's selling it is she said, I just never reached for it. I prefer sort of bigger bags. So this one is actually such a fantastic price point. You know, everyone's sort of saying that the market is sort of slowing down in New Hermes, but when it comes to black gold taupe, it really hasn't. And the black mini Kellys, brand new, 2025, they are still around the £23,500, £24,000 mark. We have just sourced a couple recently because this is where people start trickling in for these sort of brand new pieces. Excellent condition. Again, guys, anyone who wants to come in and view and make a decision, I have every colour under the sun. Shall I show you? It's just been a while since we've had all colours here in London. I have the Etoupe, I have the black, and I also have the gold. So, you know, coming up to Christmas, coming up to December, November, the price points on all of these, because the people who buy them they know that they can work on prices. So now is a really great time to come on board and sort of make decisions about potentially what you want, or maybe just to come and view and see. I mean, is that the most beautiful view you've ever seen? All in gold hardware. And again, just to sort of make you aware with how great this mini Kelly is. I know. So this is an older stamp piece. It's 22,000. Stamp, W stamp, which is 2024, and I think this one's K stamp. These are about a £1,500 to £2,000 more than the black one. So this is where it's really sort of important to see sort of what your priority is. Exact same bag in the absolute classic colour. You cannot go wrong with black, with purchasing with Hermes. You really can't. But this one is £2,000 less. It is a full set. It has everything, the same as the ones below, but it is sort of considerably cheaper. And again, it is usually people, when they're buying their mini Kellys, they do tend to keep them. As I said, this lady who owns this was just like, I have other Birkins, I'm just a big bag girl. But, so this is why it's a real sort of special piece to have in London and at this price point. Let's put the prices of the others up as well. I was going to show this comic as well. What do we think of this colour? But it just sold. I just had a confirmation and someone just bought this. And it's so exciting to show the pieces here in the colours and in the chevre. So yeah, this one's going to a really special home. Super excited about that. Let me give you the other SKUs for the Etoupe. Etoupe is also a really... Etoupe, I would say, as a colour, it's just an all-rounder. It seems to work so trans-seasonally. It's great for summer, winter. Easily can use it casually, easily can use it. I saw one of our clients sent me a picture and she was at a wedding and she was using this as her bag and it looked fantastic as an evening bag as well. So Etoupe is definitely for one who would like a bit of an all-rounder. Doorbell's going. It's ALTC 0133. ALTC 0133. And you'll see the comparison in price points with the sort of older stamp piece. And again, Rafi, will you put my details? Because anyone, if you would like to come for an appointment, come and meet me, come and view some of these pieces, please do. Rafi will send the details. Thanks, Josh. This is ALTC 0132. ALTC 0132. Again, another classic. I've gone quite classic colours today with these pieces that we've sourced. So that you can see comparatively, this one, the Etoupe is about £1,000 less. It is a newer bag than the black. So just so you can see the differences in prices. And here we go. We've also got gold mini Kelly. Another great piece. Gold is still very much big. And again, this is 23,200. So you can see the price points. Okay, what am I gonna, Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Can you handle it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you handle this? I don't think I can, but I'm gonna show this piece. This I'm so excited to show, because I have looked sort of from other pieces and other websites, and it is about £1,000 less than other resellers. Also, it's a colour of the moment, but it's also a bag that is really having a bit more of a sort of popularity contest as well. This is ALTC 0134. ALTC 0134, and this is a K-stamp Rouge H Elan. It is a full set. It's 2025. There's really not a lot of Rouge H at the moment, and when you do find a Rouge H, the pricing for a Birkin and Kelly is madness. Absolutely. Some of them are even more than the black and the gold, which doesn't ever normally really happen with colours. And this is such a great piece. I have, some ladies say to me, mini Kellys are a bit too small for me. This would be a great option. Not only is it fantastic, you can wear it for day, you can fit absolutely everything you could possibly want to fit in it. Then you do have the shoulder strap as well. Fortunately, I can't sort of put that on because it is brand new, and we've got to be careful. If you're buying a brand new piece at this kind of price point, you don't want sort of stickers coming off and straps being used. You want it in excellent condition. Again, Rafi's put my details. If you would love to come and view this, I would really recommend it. You can make an appointment with me. And this is Rouge H Elan, and this is 17,500 or 23,543 US dollars. Really excellent condition, brand new and fresh from the store. But again, can be used daytime, it can be used evening. And because it is such a classic colour, I think it was around 2023 when Rouge H had a real sort of surge again. But it's really not waning. I still do get a lot of requests for Rouge H, and sadly, I'm not always able to meet the budget or find actually it in pre-loved. I did have a Birkin 30 recently, and it was pre-loved, and the price point to this, not far off. And it does seem like a bag that a lot more people are sort of coming on board to. What's your thoughts? Let's compare it to Mini Kelly's so you can see. So completely probably double the size, but still, even worn like this without a strap, you could use it as an evening bag, as a clutch. So it does have that real great usability. You can wear it either way, but there's a difference. So what are we thinking? You can tell I'm very excited to showcase this piece. What is this?
Leavers delivery.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I needed muscle.
We've got bags and bags of ready to wear coming, guys. So watch this space. Thanks, Shruti. I'm really excited to show this piece, especially with it being in Rouge H. Right, what am I going to do next? Oh, yes, Shruti, it would really suit you. It really would. Finding another piece. Don't go. Okay, right. I am again showing a bit of a classic. It's not usually like me to choose and source loads of more classic pieces, but I'm getting ready for festive time because that's when I get them the most. Honestly, I had a partner message me on Christmas Eve last year and be like, "Can you get me a Birkin in black and gold hardware for my wife? I'll pay anything." I was like, "No, I actually can't. There's none left in London." And so what I'm showing now is probably a bit of a rarity. This is a newer Birkin 35 in gold hardware in Togo. So even though this is a bigger size, the Birkin 35s, brand new from the store, if you're buying them resale, they are at a really high price point because there's not so much of a demand of it, so people don't tend to buy them in the store and then sell them. So these are even though there are a bigger size, this one it's still sort of around the premium sort of pricing. This is pre-loved, which we don't normally get. This is C-stamp. So this is it's a lot newer than sort of our vintage ones that we get for like our Dans or Togos. This is sort of the later this is 2016. It is in excellent condition. There is some usage on the hardware. The price is, let me grab the SKU. But this is great for someone because I know some people are very adverse to sort of vintage. It's just not their bag, but they don't maybe want to buy a Birkin 35 at sort of £22,000. This one is 01 B35694. 01 B35694. Let's just go over the conditions. Fantastic. And you really can, I don't know now if you guys can tell, because I know a lot of you sort of really watch the shows. I don't know if you can really tell sort of the difference in the Togo compared to the sort of vintage. It is sort of more of a matter feel. The sort of mid-2000s Togos, it's like a lot more sort of shinier and the grain is more prominent. This one is a little bit more sort of flatter, I would say. Again, this is going to be in London, guys, so if you can come and make an appointment, come and see me. So this is C-stamp, and let's just go over some of the condition. This has been barely used. It is in excellent pre-love condition. The only thing that is some marking here on very fine on the gold hardware, and there is one rivet missing. One very small one here, but you can take it to Hermes, you can get it fixed up if you need to. Look, even the stamp on the stamp, even got the seals there. So this is another great one. We don't normally get a lot of pre-loved, similar to the Pickpan. These are pieces that people they really do tend to keep and then don't tend to sell on. So this is why it's really exciting to be able to showcase these. And the Togo on this has stayed so well. I mean, it doesn't look like 2016. It does look like could be 2024, 2025. Oof. Oof. Let's start. Who's ready for a bit of nata? Who is ready for a little bit of Nata in the house? In a Birkin and in Celia. I think we're sort of explaining on the shows, Celia is now not going to be on special order. There is rumours that it's no longer going to sort of be produced in Hermes. That's not been confirmed. There's very little coming out. I have 2 today, which I've managed to source in London. I have a Birkin 25 and a Birkin 30 in Celia here, which is very exciting. I think it's probably one of the very few that we have in London at the moment available. They are even, so we sourced a Birkin 25 Celia in gold a couple of weeks ago, and we were struggling to find it then. And you know that we have showrooms all over. So when you ask us to find things, we do ask everyone. Celia is actually takes a lot more time to make, so, and probably more costly, hence why maybe they stopped making it. I don't know, but if you are more of a Celia person than a Togo, now is the time to really jump on it. Oh, I'm so excited to show this one. Let's look at that. Got a Birkin 30 in Nata. This is Z stamp. It's 2022. Excellent condition, brand new. When I say brand new, I mean never been used. And the SKU on this one, because this was a bit of a last minute one that I added on. Again, guys, this is pieces that you can come and view with me, because I know sometimes on the shows it can be a little bit tricky, or you're not quite sure what to show, what to buy. You maybe want to look on yourself, and I have a lot of people come in when they want to sort of compare sizes and make sure it looks good on them. Birkin 30 for me and Celia would be great. I'm 5'6". I'm a UK like 14, 16. But it's all dependent on what you want to use it for. Let me get this. The SKU on this is ALTC Rafi, ALTC 0888. It's 22 stamp. This is brand new, full set. And this has got palladium hardware, which I think is... Can you call a bag sexy? I mean, I'm going to. It's just, there's something about the Natas, the craze, when it's in palladium hardware. I think it's just that tiny bit more subtle. But this is, again, a really great price point. Perfect. It's so difficult to show. Let me double check. So difficult to show the warmth and beauty of this colour. Oh, it looks a bit yellow there, and it's not. It's definitely one for people who love their warmer tones. It's not sort of cray would be sort of cooler. This is definitely for someone who just loves that warmer tone. And again, for a Celia, this is fantastic. In Nata, excellent condition, brand new, full set. If you have your heart set on Celia, it is really time to buy it, because, you know, there's not as many around. And you know what happens, that the minute people find out that pieces aren't available, they usually store them, leave them a couple of months, and then demand bigger price points for them. And this is potentially what will happen with this Celia. But it is an absolute beauty. Full set, palladium hardware. I wish I could open it, because talk to me. Has anyone got a Celia Birkin or Kelly? Because when you open it, it just comes to life. Let's do sort of comparison in some colours. Compare it to the gold, maybe. It's just got such warmth. Let's carry on doing some Celia pieces. I'm going to show this Birkin as well. Oh, Something's just caught my eye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, got a bit excited then. A piece was added to the collection that I didn't choose, and I think it's like pre-loved. I haven't been in London for a while, so I've been away in Dubai for a few weeks. So I'm a bit out of whack on what we've got here. So this one is ALTC 0131, ALTC 0131, and again, we've got a Birkin 25 in gold in Cellier. Sort of, don't want to repeat myself, but I know there's some people that sort of jump in, jump off. This is Cellier is now as time to buy it. The prices will start to hike up the more it becomes less accessible. And it is honestly a great time to start purchasing for anyone you may know who may want a piece for Christmas. Sorry, got people messaging me, asking me about the bag. I'm like, hold on, I'm on the show. I'll come message me after. Okay, so this one is U stamp, which is 2022. And this is 22,000 or 29,597. If you do look at some of the comparable price points, they are getting higher. We recently sourced one for a customer, and it was W stamp, and it was £1,000 more. So again, this is just showcasing when you can buy sort of the older bags, still never been used, full set, but you can kind of have that little bit more, you've got a little bit more leeway in terms of your price points. What do you think is better? 25, 30? I mean, could you see such beautiful combinations? You can see why Nata and gold are so popular. What are you? Are you a Togo? Are you a Retourne? Or a Cellier kind of person? Again, this is never been used, but it is U stamped. It's 2022. And there are some of the seals are sort of half coming off, but I did kind of price it to that kind of, I did price it accordingly, but it has not been used. It's still got seals on. Again, come and view it. Put my details up, Rafi. Come and try and make a decision. Try on some pieces with me. What else have I got to show? Let's get going. Anyone joining us? I can recap. I'm showing some new things in London. We've got some really great classic colours. Really good pieces to be buying now. Some pre-loved. Ooh. I'm gonna show this. This is ALC 2399. ALC 2399 is a Kelly 28 in Palladium hardware. Again, this one is an older stamp, but it is still like new. You know, some of the seals have come off. Seals usually come off on sort of older bags, not because they've been used, but just because they've been sort of around for longer. And also we do have to, things with brand new, even that we try not to open them, we do have to open them so say this person bought it the first time round, someone would have had to open it to authenticate it. She got it and then resold it to us, and we've had to open it and authenticate it. So it's things like that. Don't worry about seals too much with the with the turn lock, it is more the hardware. It's actually good that some of the stickers on the turn lock, so it just shows that it's been authenticated properly. And again, this is, I was speaking to someone and they have a really big Hermes collection, and they're moving, they're going to a different country, and she just didn't want to bring it with her. And she has Birkin 25s, she's got Birkin 25, she's got mini Kellys, and she's selling them all, but she wanted to keep her Kelly 28. This again is the older stamp, so it's 22,000 or 29,597. It is a full set, and again, it is the absolute iconic colour. The gold is a great option. Also, the gold in Epsom is really lovely and light. It does also, I mean, it's quite controversial, but I do feel like the Kelly 28 you can still sort of do for an evening, maybe for a dinner or something like that. Like sort of, I don't think it's a fully daytime bag. And with the gold hardware and palladium, it is a great option. So I think you can see when you sort of scroll and look through all the pictures and through the pieces I'm showing, excuse me, my phone's interrupting me. You can really see the differences in pricing, what you can get for your money. So this is why it's just so great to be able to show you these pieces and see what is available to you and to your budget. But you cannot, all of these pieces that I'm showing, they all sort of classic colours that you just can't go wrong with. And Celia is definitely the biggest one I've been asked for recently. What am I doing next? I've done the Celia, I've done all the mini Kellys. Oh, I think we've got to do this one as well now. This is ALC 2740, ALC 2740. Definitely a bag that is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this bag is definitely having its moment. The bigger bags, you can really see it on celebrities, on influencers. They are really getting on board with the Birkin 35 as sort of their everyday bag. And this is in really great condition. Anyone see Rochelle or follow Rochelle Humes? But her style is just getting on point recently, and she styled this every day with sort of a shirt and oversized trousers, and it just looks super chic, even though it's a bigger bag. And it is in Etain. Etain is slightly, I think Etain is slightly cooler, darker grey than the sort of Etoupe. But still definitely, I think, a trans-seasonal colour. I don't think it's just limited in terms of when you would wear it. But you can really, really see the difference if in the Etoupe and the Etain. Excellent condition. It is really, oh my God, what is that price point? This is Lima's skew. She's gone mad. She has gone insane. This is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic price point. This is Owen Square, which is 2011. Awesome price point for this piece. I mean, this is almost what you would pay. I mean, it's not far off a sort of excellent condition, vintage, medium, sort of Chanel. Or it's really not far off a jumbo in price point. And it's a relatively new bag, and this would be really great for this time of year. Let me go over the condition. Etain and the palladium hardware has still got its seals on. There is some slight markings here and on the hardware, but so slight. And this Etain, because it's sort of a darker colour, it's definitely one that you could still wear. I know a lot of you maybe are a bit worried about sort of jeans rubbing or wearing black, or denim can maybe rub on it. This one really wouldn't. It's still lovely and it's still not super heavy. Definitely fit anything you need. Really chic for anyone who maybe travels for work or travels a lot in general. It would be definitely a piece. I mean, you could travel with this at any time, any point. And perhaps more for someone who does like to be a little bit more understated with the palladium hardware. It just shows what a great piece it is when there's little to no wear. Maybe just a tiny bit here and here, but this is 6,300. Lima has priced this so well. Again, also so easy to wear over the arm. I won't wear it crossbody, but I personally would wear it crossbody. But I know some people find it a bit offensive. But I don't mind bags being really high up on me. I just feel it's so much easier when I'm running around in life. But again, this is one, guys. This is all things in London. You can come and view. I know it's hard to make decisions on some pieces. Do I have any exotic lovers here? Again, we've got this Birkin 25 in lizard. Let me pop this skew up. This is SKL 1727. SKL 1727. I feel like this has been the biggest mishmash show. I've done Birkin 35s, I've done Kellys, I've done Elans, I've done Picotans, her bags, different colours. It's been a bit of a mishmash, but I just really wanted to show you what amazing things we have here in London. And here we go. We've got Birkin 25 in lizard. This is in palladium hardware. I don't even feel like this has, I wouldn't say been used a lot. It still feels quite stiff and it is still in excellent condition. Again, if you want to, this one I can do a special price point on. So Rafi, if you want to give my details. And please directly message me about this. This one I could only sort of do pick up in London or Dubai. But if you do want to speak to me about this, Rafi put up my details and you can give me an email or a WhatsApp about this beauty. There you go, lisa@luxurypromise.com, or there's you can iMessage me or WhatsApp me. But we do have, this is the one exotic we have in London. We did have the Dalmatian, but that did recently sell too. Not that that's an exotic, but some of the more rarer pieces. This does come with its site. It comes with CITES and definitely for that exotic lover. So pop me a message on this piece. And this SKU is ALC 2458. ALC 2458. Let's have a little look. I didn't realise. I just want to double check the information on this one. Yeah, I know you guys can see if you start scrolling or any of you join the Birkins that and Kelly's I've showed you. I've showed a lot of the epitome of colours from Hermès. So there's a lot of gold, eau taupe and black. Oh, guys, this is exciting. I don't think I saw this one before I left. So this is Birkin 25 in Noir Togo, and this is U stamp, and it's 21,500, and it's 2022. Oh, nice to be showing these exciting pre-loved pieces that we don't normally get. Again, with the Picotin that I've shown, these are sort of around £800 more. And same with this, like the Birkin 25s in gold, they are still up there. They in gold, black, the smaller bag, because there is still such a demand for it. Brand new, they are still very expensive. So this is another great option for someone. This is 21,500 and 24. It is pre-loved. It is pre-loved but excellent condition. This is premium. Why? Because it's 25, it's black and it's gold. These are still the pieces that anyone who is even new to Hermès or doesn't want to play the game, it's usually something like this that people will go for. Excellent condition. Seal still on. This is just the pinnacle. It is such a great size because it can be worn at any time of year. You can still wear it evening, you can still do it day. I mean, I see people in London walking around, like running around in tracksuits with the Togo with this open in London, and it just still looks amazing. It's got that real versatility, and I think that's why people tend to choose black. Then we have got the taupe as well. What would be your interest? Okay, so I have shown all the new pieces that we have today. If I've shown everything, but please let me know. Doorbell, please contact me if you want any more information on these pieces, or if you would like to make an appointment with me. Rafi will pull my details up, or if you just want to talk all things bags, I am a bag hag, so I will take any chats about it, or if you just need any help, please let me know. It's lisa@luxurypromise.com, and I'm going to love you and leave you all. Thank you so much for joining me for the last hour, showcasing all sort of our new Hermès that we have. And if you could kindly just leave your details. Rafi, if you wouldn't just pop my details before I head off. Anyone needs me. Those are my details. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, and